Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This is Els Kim from Bemis Crafty Corner. And today we are going to take a look at a project that it's a scrap buster. That's what it really is. It's making these little envelopes, okay? And these little envelopes are paper clips that fit. Let me grab this right here. They fit on the side of a page. You know, you could put this in your journal and you can just put it onto the side of a page, or you can put it on the top of the page. This one looks good on this page because of the pink. But, you know, you can add this into your journal. And the ones I've been making are pretty simple. You know, they're just one fold and that's it, you know. But I'm going to show you how to do these, a couple of different sizes. And we're going to talk about bigger scraps. Bigger scraps, bigger envelopes. You'll see. I'm going to clear this out of the way. I'll be right back. We're going to take a look at that pile. So I have all kinds of scraps here, okay? These are just pieces that, you know, are left over from other projects. So here's a piece of black. I think this piece of paper was actually 8.5 by 11. Yeah. But it's white on the back, so I could use this. And all I have to do is just kind of look at the width. And the width of this one is about 4.5 inches. So I would want to take 1/2 inch off because I want to make it 4 inches. And I'll tell you why, because I like to work in whole inches for this. Okay. And then we'll do this one at like 2. So this is like the original size that I did, 2 by 4. This paper is kind of wide. It's a 6.5 inch. So we'll go 4. No, let's go 3. We're gonna make this a short square one. Okay. That one could probably just be the way that it is. Let's talk about this. So we've got this paper that's got the mark on it, and we want to use this because it's cool, but we don't want to use the mark. Well, we have two choices. We can cut it down and do one of these tiny little envelopes, or we can work to cover this. And the easiest way to do that, let me see if I have a piece here, yeah, would be to cut like some tea-dyed paper or something and apply it over this so that when we, you know, fold it up to make our envelope, the writing space is uninterrupted by this. Okay, so that's just a hint. But, you know, I've got some really beautiful papers here. We've cut a few pieces. I have a few other pieces that are pre-cut. I'll be right back. We're going to walk through doing this, and I have a special one to show you that I've never really done in a live. I've put it in a couple of journals, but I haven't really done it in a live, and I've never done a video on it, so we're going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, so, you know, here's some pieces that I cut earlier. Here's the pieces we cut, and this is really easy. You just want to fold it up, and generally I say leave yourself like 1 inch to 1.25 inches at the top, but honestly, if your paper isn't long enough to do that, just leave yourself enough to make a flap. Okay, and then just make sure that you really crease these lines. And it's literally that easy. So let's get this out of the way real quick. So we're just going to take this piece of paper, we're going to fold it up and leave about 1.25 inches at the top. Make sure that our lines are straight. And then we're just going to fold it. We're just going to turn in, dog ear these corners. And that's it. You know, it's easy. Again, I'm going to fold this up, Leave myself about 1 inch to 1.25 inches at the top. Dog ear my corners. Make sure that I don't overlap. I'm going to leave a little bit of space there. There's my little envelope. Okay? So these, for the most part, I mean, they're pretty easy to do. This one here, I'm going to leave myself about 1.5 inches, because this is going to make kind of a square envelope. It's actually pretty cool with this wood one because it lines up really awesome. Look, it lines up really awesome. And then all you do from here, as far as these go, is you just, you get yourself a paper clip, whatever paper clip you feel works for that particular envelope. And you just put the paper clips on there. And then you can get out your little bits and pieces and decorate these, okay? A little bit of lace, you can use flowers, you can use labels, tabs, whatever it is you want to put on these, you can add it to these. You can ink them if you want to. That's easy, all right? But what we're really going to be talking about here is this. So I have some bigger pieces here, and I don't necessarily want to cut them down like into small, tiny little pieces. So let me show you something. This is something that I've done a couple of times, but I've never really done it. Like I put it in a journal, but I've never really shown you guys. So I'm going to cut this piece. This was a piece of 12 by 12, and I cut a bunch off of it. This is what I got left. So I'm going to cut a 4-inch strip of this, okay? And I got this one over here. We're going to cut a 4-inch strip of this one as well. All right, so we have 2 pieces. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to find that 1.5 inches first, okay? And then let me take my ruler. I'm going to show you. That's about 1.5 inches right there, okay? So I'm going to fold that part up, and then I'm going to look at what I have left. And I have 7 inches. So I'm going to bring up about 2 inches, fold, and then bring this up just under that line. Fold. This is just a piece of parchment paper, so I really don't want to get rid of it, Press that one down. Press this one down. Boy, that was cockeyed. Okay. Press that. A little burnishing here. And I have a nice big envelope. Let's get a paper clip here. That's one. Now I have this one. Again, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to put this on my grid. I'm going to find my inch and a half. Fold that up. We could do probably a 4 on this one. 1, 2. Yep. There. there. And again, I'm going to find a paper clip that's going to work for this. You know what? Let's just use a regular paper clip on this one, you know? You can use a regular paper clip. That works. So, these are the bigger ones. And when you open this up, you have all of this journaling space. Okay? So, but I end up with this, you know, this little envelope. And the envelope itself, it works exactly the same as the others. It just slides right onto the page. Whether you put it at the side or you add this to the top, it doesn't matter. Okay? You're just going to be able to, you know, decorate these exactly the same as the others. So, you can add your lace, your trim, whatever it is you want to do. Here's, look, I just got this little piece right here, and there's a ladybug in here. I have a ladybug, and I have, you know, that's it. Maybe I want to put a little lace on this, or, you know, whatever. That's it. It's relatively easy to do. Decorating is up to you. What I normally do is I stop at this point. Because, you know, I have a thing about mass make. I feel that if you mass make, and it's not, you know, derogatory, but I just have this feeling that, like, at certain times you have certain kinds of lace and you have certain kinds of trims and certain kinds of ephemera. And so if you mass make, everything that you make at that point is made from that. It's the same paper, it's the same ribbon, it's the same, you know, lace, it's the same tchotchke things, you know. So everything will look like that, and that means that if you put that in a journal, every journal is going to have the same stuff. So I don't really like, for my personal taste, I don't like to mass make. But make ahead is different, because this is where you stop. You stop here. Okay? This is my stop point. And typically what I will do is I will take all of these and I will put a rubber band around them. Doop. And I will put them in my box. Let me show you. So I have this box. Ooh, look at that, everybody's stuff. So I have this box, and you can see this is my envelope section. So I have, you know, some medium-sized ones, and I have some small ones, and this just hasn't been sorted yet. I won't even put paper clips on these things, you know, until I'm ready to put them in, because I don't know what will work in the moment with the decorations. So let me clean these off real quick and get the paper clips off. And what I'll do is just put them in this big stack until I get, you know, enough. And then when I have quite a few of them, I will break them down into different sizes. So what sizes do I do? 3 by 5, 4 by 6, 5 by 7, 12 by 4. Generally, if you look at that, I add 2 inches to the width. So if it's 3 inches across, I want a piece that's 5 inches long. If it's 4 inches across, I want a piece that's 6 inches long. It just makes for a nicer looking envelope, more of an envelope. But that's not a hard, fast rule. Because I will make the same size envelope out of a 4 by 6 as I will out of a 4 by 12. Make sense? 4 by 12, 4 by 6, you see that thing? So you just fold it up more times. So I put them in here, and then when I need them, you know, I reach in and I grab them. They're the same as getting out a file folder or a pocket, you know, but I stop at this point, because once I go further than this, then it has too much of a standard look. But that's just me. Okay? That's it. That's all I have for you. Do me a favor. Check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel. Scoot on over to the Facebook group. Take a look at what I got going on over there. Like me. Ring my bell. Share me with all your friends. What else? That's pretty much it. Um, Thank you to everybody who had questions and inquiries on this one. I will get the video published as soon as humanly possible. And until then, stay well, my friends. Bye.